Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video is the Bureau of Immigration Advisory for Foreign Nationals for entry and exit guidelines. Details coming right up. I apologize if there was no update for the past few days because the family went on vacation before the girls goes back to school. But for today's video, we have a very important advisory from the Bureau of Immigration for Foreign Nationals. These are for entry and exit guidelines. So the Bureau of Immigration has posted this for your awareness as well as for your guidelines on what to do when entering the Philippines and what to do when exiting the Philippines as a foreign national. So first up, entry and exit guidelines per Presidential Proclamation number 297. If you guys are aware and if you guys have been following this channel, Proclamation 297 is the lifting of COVID-19 protocols to the Philippines, to all inbound travelers. So pursuant to the Proclamation number 297 by the President of the Philippines, lifting the state of public health emergency throughout the Philippines due to COVID-19, effective July 21st of 2023, please be guided of the following entry and exit guidelines for travelers arriving into and departing out of the Philippines. The first is requirements for inbound foreign tourists or temporary visitors. So some gets confused about exit ticket, throwaway ticket. Hopefully, this advisory will explain it better to you. So for requirements for inbound foreign tourists or temporary visitors, number one, passports valid for at least 6 months at the time of entry, subject to existing state reciprocity rules or agreements. So as a foreign national, a foreign passport holder, the 6 months rules applies in the Philippines. So before booking the ticket, make sure you guys have a valid passport. Make sure that you have more than 6 months of validity in your passport before buying that ticket because you can actually get denied. So please check that passport first before booking that ticket because that is very important. Number two, valid visa if applicable for those who are not entitled to a visa-free entry into the Philippines, as well as those with immigrant or non-immigrant status. So for visa-free countries like the US, Canada, or Australia, citizens from these countries can enter the Philippines without a visa because they will get the visa upon arrival. However, there are countries that are visa required countries like Pakistan, India, Taiwan. Citizens of these countries will need a visa before entering the Philippines. They must apply for a visa at the nearest Philippine consulate or embassy under their jurisdiction. Also, it's mentioned as well as those with immigrant or non-immigrant status. So these are for 13A visa holder, SRRV, and other types of immigrant and non-immigrant visa. Number three, this is the confusing part in some of the foreigners because, hey, I'm staying in the Philippines for more than 30 days. What should I do? Hey, I'm only staying for 45 days. Should I get a throwaway ticket even though I have a return ticket already? So hopefully this third guideline will clear that up. Valid onward or return ticket to port of origin or next port of destination corresponding to their allowable period of stay, except number one, foreign spouses and or children of Filipino citizens who are traveling with them. Number two, former Filipino citizens with balikbayan privileges under Republic Act number 9174, including their spouses and or children who are traveling with them. So those categories that I've mentioned, foreign spouses and or children of Filipino citizens traveling with them are not required for a return ticket or outbound ticket or exit ticket, as it says. You can actually fly to the Philippines on a one-way ticket for as long as you are with your Filipino citizen spouse or wife. The other one is for former Filipino citizens with balikbayan privileges. Your spouses and children are also included in this privilege, so you guys can actually fly to the Philippines one-way ticket. Especially to those who are asking, where can I find that provision that my husband and kids can fly to the Philippines one way together with a former Filipino citizen? This is your answer. You can show it to the airline just in case they will ask for a visa, they will ask for a return ticket. You can print this out. But valid onward or return ticket to port of origin or next port of destination corresponding to their allowable period of stay. These are for foreign nationals entering the Philippines as a tourist. So as we all know, as a tourist, you will be given 30 days visa upon arrival. So make sure you have a valid onward or return ticket. The next one are for foreign immigrants or non-immigrants except tourists. For ACR I-card holders except 9A, valid visa implementation, ACR I-card or ACR I-card waiver, return permit, and or special return certificate shall be presented during arrival or departure inspection. So these are for foreign nationals like on a 13A visa or SRRV or on a 13G visa or on a temporary residence visa or they call TRV. You guys will need to present these documents that they mentioned. Example, if you're a foreigner going back to your country of origin and you were in the Philippines for 1 year, you definitely need an exit clearance or return permit if you are a resident of the Philippines and stuff. You guys can get this at the nearest Bureau of Immigration office. The third one, of course, eTravel. The following shall be required to register or update with the eTravel system, eTravel.gov.ph. That is the legitimate website for it, except for foreign diplomats, their dependents, foreign dignitaries, and members of their delegation, 9C visa holders, and holders of diplomatic and official service passports. So arriving Filipino and foreign passengers, arriving crew members, and departing Filipino passengers, all of the foregoing is without prejudice to applicable laws, rules, and regulations and immigration formalities. So for that, e-travel is still required for inbound travelers and outbound travelers. For inbound travelers, that is for all category except those categories that I've mentioned, the foreign diplomat and their dependents. They don't need to fill out the e-travel. But for the rest of the category, you must register with e-travel. Now, there is a trick to the e-travel. If you have registered already, make use of the update registration box, or if you have an existing eTravel, you can use that using your reference number. That way you don't have to do the whole thing. You can skip 1, 2, or 3 steps of the registration process and don't have to start all over again. Like I said, make sure to take advantage of it. Don't worry, I will make a tutorial video on how to register with eTravel without doing it all over again, especially if you have registered already. But for those who are traveling to the Philippines for the first time or first time coming home for a long time, then you must register with eTravel. So eTravel registration within 72 hours prior to departure. So somebody asked me, what's the special thing with 3 days prior? Why you can't do it 2 days or on the day of your flight? They did not say that you have to register 3 days prior. They said within 3 days. So it's up to you if you want to register 3 days before you depart or 2 days before you depart, or on the day of your flight, you can still register with eTravel. So that is for all category entering the Philippines. If you are departing the Philippines, only those with Philippine passports will register with eTravel online. So please Remember that, and hopefully this advisory from the Bureau of Immigration will give you a guide on your entry and exit process to and from the Philippines for foreign nationals. So this is our latest travel updates to the Philippines. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page. Same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.